Welcome race fans. Ron with Bigg Wizurd TV. We just finished up the GT3 Contender Series, JNR Craftworks sponsored GT3 Contender out here. And we're jumping now into this one. This is the GT3 Challenge. I'm telling you what, this is a rough track. This one has all kinds of challenging corners, slow speed corners. Passing is difficult and very exciting racing out here tonight. We are running at Winton Motor Raceway, I believe it's called, and this is race number 2 of the GT3 Challenge. Last week rode Atlanta, this week Winton, and Winton Motor Raceway. We're running the national circuit, which is their largest configuration. About 10 minutes left in the practice session. We've got stair fittings incorporated on for our sponsors this week and every week. Big shout out to them. Thanks for keeping us going here. And looks like we're going live. Looks like everything's working. Let me double check before I sit here for 10-15 minutes talking to you and find out it ain't even working. Double checking everything here. We've got 14 drivers so far out here on the racetrack, and I think we've got everything working okay with the sound. Right now we are watching the number 5 of Kevin Cantonio, who has the top spot right now on the practice leaderboard. He's running in the 117s along with Robert Rattray, both of those guys in the 117s. Philip Scott with a 118.2. Richard Wishon, 118.3. I mean, these are really, really fast times. We just finished the GT3 Contender Series, and I believe we had some low 118s in qualifying, but most of the race laps were in the 119s and 120s, so these guys are really cooking out here, putting down some fast laps. Super, super tight racetrack. If you watch them go around, you'll notice these corners are nothing but intense. Really tough corners. I want to make a big shout out to Stair Fittings Incorporated, helping us out, keeping us on the air here at Bigg Wizurd TV. My name's Ron. I'm here in the Bigg Wizurd TV studios here in Utah. We are running live here with E2WR Racing, and we have so far 14 drivers in the session, but not everyone out on the racetrack quite yet. 7.5 minutes left in the practice session, and we're going to jump into a qualifying session. Then we're going to have a sprint race. And after the sprint race, we will run the feature race. The sprint race will be about 15 minutes. Feature race will be about 40 minutes. They will need to pit for fuel in the feature race. They're not going to be able to make it all the way on the fuel they have in the car. They're only allowed half a tank of fuel, which will get them about 30 of those 40 minutes. So we'll see how that works out. As we watch Tyler, who just won the sprint and came in second in the feature in the JNR Contender Series. He's out there pushing hard to see how he does in this race. A lot of guys missing this week. Last week we had 27 drivers. We're up to 14 now. I think the reason is the racetrack. Very, very difficult, challenging racetrack here at Winton Motor Raceway. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you being out here on the air with me. I am going to jump in the car here in a few minutes and get some lap time in. Let's go over to the lobby and say hey to everybody. We will jump in there, and then we'll let the stream go as I get back in the race car. Hopefully after I dry off a little. It's quite intense out there on the track. Hey guys, Ron in the broadcast booth. Why can I not hear myself? Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear myself. That's awesome. But hey, we are live on the air here, Bigg Wizurd TV, coming at you with action from Winton Motor Raceway here. We have 14 of us out here so far on the racetrack, and I'll tell you what, that's a lot of drivers from the last experience. A lot of cars out there. We might have some more coming in. We got 5 more minutes of practice. We're going to start our qualifying session. Anybody got any wise words of advice for the viewers out there?
Watch the battles because they're going to be quick because someone's going to end up off the track.
Yeah, pretty tight. Not a lot of room out there. Passing is at a premium, but can be done. Just have to time it and set it up and line it up. Get some very quick times out there. 1:17s, and that's probably race trim, is my guess. So we'll see how this flies. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, they said. Let's go to the coast. We'll have some fun. All right, back in the car for me.
I need a new headset.
Well, if you're getting one new headset for the broadcast booth, you might as well get 2, one for both.
This is for my race rig because I don't like cold, wet ear pads.
Then you need 3. One for the one that you can't hear yourself unless it's technically. One for the first race and one for the second race.
It's supposed to be that way. You're just doing what it's supposed to. Feels like I've been here before.
For like 30 minutes?
I think it was about an hour. Hour and a half almost. I just got word that race control might be a little late to the party, so get out. Let's be careful out there at the start. He should be here by the feature, I hope.
If you're gonna ditch it there.
Alright, you boys have a good race. We'll see you Tuesday.
Hey, JP.
See you, JP.
All right, JP,
See
take
you,
it
JP.
easy, man. Good race.
Thanks.
Anytime you can finish a race here, it's a good race. Okay, boys and girls. Kevin's quick. Robert's fast. Emmett, Philip, Richard, Jason, Morgan, also all in the 118s or below. Brandon and Tyler in the 119s, a couple of us in the 120s and 22s. And we are done with the practice, getting ready to go here in qualifying. 15 minutes is the time, 10 laps is the number of laps. Good mix of cars on this one. Last time we had just one BMW, one Lamborghini, and the rest were Porsches and Ferraris. There are a good number of Ferraris. There's also some BMWs and Audi, Mercedes. A little bit better mix on the track.
We don't want to actually cut the race short. Also,
oh, there you go. 2 BMWs on the last one. It's a really short track, so it does take a couple laps to get it really going. I have a feeling we're going to see some quick times. Especially if these guys have tuned this thing up for qualifying.
Ron, take it on the inside, left.
Thanks. Hey. Evan's still on the top. For now, 7 minutes left in the qualifying session. Robert, 2/10 behind. Philip Scott, Emmett Lindquist, Jason Rabe. So far, the top 5 times in qualifying. Yeah, 14 looks like our driver count. So hey, everybody gets a top 15 tonight.
Yay!
Top 10 get points in the sprint, so. See how that goes. Everybody putting down their fastest laps right now. The last lap is their fast lap. At least from 4th to 8th. Don Williams comes across, gets a time, 22.8. Philip Scott within 100th of his last lap. Everybody's close, but not many are improving now. So you watch Brent go across. Brandon just puts in his quickest lap. Does not change positions. Morgan just jumps up to P4. I'll put him on the second row for now. 1:18.3. He's now within one half a second from the lead. Right there with Philip Scott and Emmett Lindquist, all right in the 1:18.3s. Scott in the pits to change out some tires, top it off with just enough fuel to go a couple more laps. 3.5 minutes, 3 minutes 50 seconds, enough time for probably a warm-up and one. So he's going to try to knock one out. No improvements this time around. Coming through. Mooney gets an improvement on his lap time. Doesn't quite get enough. He's still about 2.5 hundredths of a second to move up a spot. Emmett with the quirkatized style paint job. I don't know if that's his face all over the car or somebody else's, but kind of like Quirk. One of the famous streamer racers does. With his own picture all over the car. His own face. Picture of his own face. It's not a picture. It's actually his face all over the car. Another 18.3 for Philip. Very consistent. Philip putting down very, very consistent laps. The 05, Tyler looks like he's going to park it. 33 of Robert also stopping in turn 1. That looks like it for those guys. Should be able to make it around one more time. If you start now, you've got 2 minutes to go. Antonio pulls the pits. Jason Rabe throws down a 118.2, moving him up into P3. That jumps him up a few spots on the starting grid, and he's done. He's parked it. Emmett will have enough time if he keeps going after this lap. He's got enough fuel. Right now, Richard Wishon and Emmett Lindquist, the only two left on the racetrack. Emmett pulls in and stops after his lap, and he does not improve. Still sitting at a 118.3. So Richard Wishon, the last one out here. We're watching him go around through the S's. The very, very tight first gear corner S's. With your foot on the brake half the time, even in the acceleration zone. Turns 7, 8, and 9. Quite crazy out there. You'll see all kinds of fun there tonight. The start is going to be interesting, to say the least. And that is it. Qualifying is over. 45 seconds to go, and everyone is now in the pit lane. Kevin Cantonio takes the pole. Robert Rattray on the outside of the front row. Jason Rabe, Philip Scott on row 2. Morgan Teggy, Emmett Lindquist on row 3. Richard Wishon and Brandon Dooley will be on row 4. Tyler Greger and myself on row 5. Gray Welch, Brett Bridgers in row 6. And Michael Mooney, Sean Williams are going to be starting on row 7. As we see Richard practicing a start. I usually do really well on starts. I did pretty good earlier, but I'm smoking the tires a little bit with this thing. A little too much power in the old Ferrari there, I think.
Too much power? Is there really a thing? Too much?
Not
power?
enough control of the power in the Ferrari.
There you go. There you go. Well, I don't have to worry about anyone running me over from behind.
You sure about that?
If I can get in front of you before the first corner, then I will worry about someone running me over.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things indeed.
I think you're just trying to steal my paint scheme up there.
Could be a problem with. Could be an error with trading paints. If you do have an error with trading paints, by the way, all you gotta do is uninstall the application and reinstall it. It fixes the problem. Just download the new copy.
Only most of the time. The NASCAR ones are still screwed up.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So I had some really weird ones on my screen a couple weeks ago. I was driving that GTP car and I had somebody's GT3 paint on it.
Well, his is not exactly the same, but it is close.
Green, green, green. Here we go. All 14 cars into turn 1 at the same time.
I thought about making it 3 wide with you there, E2, but I decided not to.
I'm glad you didn't.
Oh, little bumping. A little opportunistic there, Mr. Number 7.
You think so?
Well, yeah, I was avoiding an incident. You weren't.
Yeah, I was. I went between you and the incident. Go inside, Ron.
Why?
Because I screwed up the entry. I knew I did as soon as I went through there.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Doesn't mean I'll be able to hold it, but I'll take it.
God damn. Sorry, broadcast.
Oh, excuse me.
Tyler Gregory in the pit lane. Not sure why. Go ahead, Jason. Maybe I'll learn something. A lot of concentration here, a lot of silence on the radio. Leaders crossing for the white flag now. Robert out front by 0.6 of a second over Kevin. Philip Scott in third, followed by Morgan Teggy, Emmett Lindquist. Sprint race is coming to a close. Robert takes the checkered flag first. Kevin Cantonio, Philip Scott, Morgan Teggy, Emmett Lindquist, followed by Brandon Dooley and myself in P7. Michael Mooney in 8th. Ray Welch. Well, they're not done yet. Now Michael Mooney, Ray Welch, Tyler Gregor, Richard Wishon. And the last two, Sean Williams, Brent Bridger, still at it. Going through the last couple corners. Brent is on his tail. Is he going to make it by?
Nope.
Looks like Sean got the jump off the final corner. Sean goes across the line in 12th, 13th, Brent Bridgers. Jason Rabe a lap down in 14th.
I was out of fuel there, Gray.
That's all good. I want to see what the two cars look like later.
They're similar. The biggest difference is it doesn't say OGR on it anywhere.
Yeah, it's just a trading paint.
Up with fuel now and run it again. Of course, filling up with fuel here is half a tank.
I can only stuff a 5-gallon marine tank in the back seat somewhere.
Yeah, I forgot to put more fuel in my car. That's why I went to the pits.
Ah, that was terrible. I saw you go in. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Thought that might be what it was. Quality fuel on the Sprint.
Yeah, I just forgot to add a couple gallons.
I think we have lost Sean. line them up in the order we finished in the sprint. We're going to do it all again. Except
Yay.
a couple people left. So I'm not sure
Really?
why. Yeah. I mean, you can get a top 15 here if you start the race. Don't start the race, no points. You got to get one lap in.
Oh, wonderful. I've got Tyler and Richard behind me. I wonder how long I keep them behind me.
As long as possible. It'll be fine with me.
Figured, yeah. Everyone in front of me is like, as long as possible. Everyone behind me is going, get out of my way.
Everybody's going to have to stop for fuel from what I can gather. It's going to be interesting. See how this rolls. You guys still see me on the racetrack?
Yeah.
I've got you on the standings, yeah.
What about Jason Rabe?
No.
No.
He blipped while he was passing me, and he hasn't come back yet. And that was turn 7. I slowed down a little bit. I'm like, where'd he go? Yep, he dropped. Look at that. It's the pass the league owner curse. There you go, guys.
Oh.
You know how it's
Come
like
here.
now.
Come here. I'll chant that. League owner pass league owner. I don't care. That'll be fine.
If you try to pass me, you blip out and lose connection. It's a new thing I put in this season.
Oh, you added a lag switch for yourself then?
No, a lag switch for my opponent. Oh.
Every time you've been in front of me, you've had an issue.
I think he'll take his chances. You can't hear us anyway, he's muted.
Tyler is too.
Yep. Well, I'm not going to stop my race and reset it all for you, Jason. I'm sorry. Sorry it happened. That's iRacing. Seems so close when you see them across the S's. And then you get on the straightaway and they're really far away.
You just want to cut the course and jump in front of them, don't you?
Yeah. They're right there.
You should try it next lap.
See if we can get ahead of Richard.
Oh, I'm sure you can. You just got to make sure you do it quick enough that iRacing doesn't catch you cutting the course.
Ah, well, there's that.
That's
Winton?
There's a hurdle at the end of the one curb, and if you don't realize it, you drive right over the center of it.
Yeah, I was like, Winton is uncomfortable.
Track's fine. It's the off track. that I don't hit you.
Ooh.
Something going on up there.
Oh, I looped around. I was looped the wrong way and pointed the wrong way when Philip came around. That's what he was yelling about.
Oh. Did he hit you?
Oh, we're head on. There was no way to avoid it.
No.
I'll just sit here for 4 hours, I guess. All these penalties.
You got penalties?
Well, yeah, I tried to get out of Gregor's way coming through, so I have an off track that gives me the 9 due to the wreck and everything, and then an unsafe pit entrance because I dove in at the last second, and then I'm speeding, so I'm sitting here for over a minute, so I'm just shot myself in the foot trying to. It's been that way.
My week last week was similar to that.
Well, I was facing the wrong way because I didn't want to run over Brent and over-braked instead of hitting him and knocking him off in that one corner. So it all started from being nice. Maybe a little growly is needed.
Maybe. Go ahead, Philip.
Yep.
Nice win, Kevin. Thanks for letting me stay on the lead lap, get my bonus points. You have to stay on the lead lap to get your 0x bonus. And he was right behind me.
Glad this is over.
Woo! Hey, jump into the JNR so we can do a little post race if you guys want to. Pretty sure I'm the last car finishing. Ooh.
Thank God that's over. My legs are shot.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Wow, what a race though, huh?
That
Dang.
was fun. That was fun.
That was intense.
I'll take 7th over all these other fast guys in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang. That was really fun. I'm beat. My arms are killing me.
Dude, it's my legs. My arms are fine. It's my legs.
Yeah, my arms are fine. My left leg from the brakes.
Yeah, my left leg is shot.
Wow. Well, I don't see those guys coming in the booth, the winners.
What do they
I
do?
could
Do
pro-
they go? Do
Oh, maybe
do
they're coming.
patent LMS or something?
Huh?
Do they go in like the LMS server or something?
No, they're down here. They got their own channels. You just can't see them.
Yeah,
They're private.
Race
They're
control
private
needs
channels.
to drag us.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're just private channels. Kevin, man, you were flying, dude.
Yeah,
Did you
thank
change
you.
tires?
No, you take so little fuel. Changing tires would just add more time. It'd be
It did.
detrimental.
Yeah, it added a ton of time. Tyler was like 3 seconds behind me. He come out of the pits like an hour in front of me.
Even
I
with
took a
the
splash.
tire wear, surprisingly, it doesn't.
It
it's
didn't
not
help me
too
any.
harsh on the lap
I-
times.
I was probably about a second off right before I went in the pits. And I was able to get back down into the low 120s, but that's as fast as I could go anyway. So
Did
you
you-
guys were hauling the mail, man.
How many tires did you take?
I took them all. I just let it swap them out. I figured I was only going to lose one spot, and I was most likely going to lose that spot anyway.
Well, I mean, it's hard to pass. You never know.
Yeah. Well, Tyler and I have already had a little experience door to door, so I know how he drives. So I was just gonna,
Well,
hopefully not have him not catch me.
honestly, me driving that way, that was me being frustrated with Sean.
Yeah.
I
Well, it
was
was
just
crazy. That
frustrated.
race was nuts, man. That was fun.
Yeah, I
But this
just
one was-
frustrated.
This one here, the GT3 challenge, was amazing. You guys were out front. We're battling back and forth. Kevin, you and Robert, man, you guys were on it. And then you got away. I don't know if it was a pit stop that got you ahead or what got you out in front.
Oh,
me versus Robert.
Brandon stayed out. He pitted late. I
No,
think.
Robert was the one that was in second.
Well, there
Are
was
you
a
asking how I
good
got
amount of
against-
lead changes.
How I got
though.
around Robert?
Yeah.
He made a mistake going into I think it's turn 6, the start of where there's the really slow S's.
Yeah.
I was every lap I was always catching him there. I was catching him at the wrong place there because that's really hard to pass, and if he just covers the inside, there's not a whole lot to do. But he made a mistake. I was able to go up on the inside, and then after that, I was able to just run away.
Yeah. That's nice. Nice. Good
There's
run, everybody.
only Morgan and Ron with a 0x.
Yeah.
I was
I
close.
was
had one.
trying. I had one in the feature on the JNR race. I'm like, oh, gotta fix that.
I didn't have one on the feature in the JNR. I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, it was fun racing.
I had 6 car contacts, all 0x.
Huh.
Nice.
except for one that was a 0-1. So it's real close quarters.
Yeah, I got 1x. Sadly.
Well, that was awesome. You guys were flying out there. That was a lot of fun. And I hope everybody had a good time.
That is a very interesting track.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're coming back here. I mean,
I hope not.
nothing against Winton, but I don't think we're coming back here.
Not in
That
these
track
cars.
is rough.
Yeah, but GT4 we raced it and it was pretty fun in GT4.
I don't get how the
Yours.
V8 supercars go around here.
Yeah, I have no idea. No ABS, no traction control, and they can drive those big, huge horsepower cars around here. That's crazy.
Boy.
So, but yeah, it was fun. We didn't have race control. You had some PC problems tonight, so he's going to do the replay and go through it and see what's going on with incidents. I don't know if there were too many. There were a handful. I know the incident between Mooney and Phillip was detrimental to both of their race. So
I heard it.
There's a
I
minor
haven't
one
seen it
between
yet.
Brandon and I by giving
Yeah.
the position back just because it was we both kind of just drove off track of going side to side in the break zone.
Morgan,
Yeah,
your teammates
that'll
are
happen.
Brandon, right?
Hmm?
Morgan's teammates are Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Was Brandon trying to fuel save?
Nope.
Oh.
The front engine BMW does not like this track at all.
I was wondering if he was trying to fuel save because he stayed out for a while, and I was like gaining on him, so I thought, oh, he's just letting off from the corners a lot or something. But
No,
maybe his tires
BMW
were done.
BMW was only like 3 laps short. I only pit when I did just to make sure I came out in front of Emmett.
Yeah.
I
was-
almost had a 118.
yeah, you guys were up front. You guys were hauling, man. That was so fast. I think our fastest lap of the race would have been like 7th or 8th in qualifying.
Yeah.
In
It
the
would have
race
been.
before.
Yeah, so I ran a 119.097. And that
In
was
the-
lap 5
In the JNR or in this one?
in this one. That was my fastest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In
Yeah.
JNR, I ran a 18, I think a sub 18.6. 118.6, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
Can't
That was
remember.
quality though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember though.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was a really good race. Glad everybody turned out. We had a little bit of light attendance, but I think that assisted in the not so many incidents, and also it's a tough track and not a lot of people own it. So
Yeah.
we had a little bit of a light attendance. 14 drivers out there started the sprint. 13 started the feature. 12 finished. I don't know. Jason had a disconnect. He had a computer issue and it would not allow him to reconnect. So
Oh, no.
Fortunate.
unfortunately, yeah, he said he tried and he couldn't get back in. So
I was
but,
wondering what happened to him.
The message said upload package loss.
right. And then after that, he posted a message in Discord saying that he was removed from the server and he can't rejoin. So he was not able to get back in.
Yeah,
It was a low packet loss. He was actually going around me. I was like, he was catching me, and I knew he was going to get by me. So I just kind of took one of the corners a little tight and let him go around the outside in the S's. And when he was doing that, the car just disappeared. I'm like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Can I go back on my driving line?
Do you think he like blinked or something?
I thought he blinked, but then he never came
Yeah.
back. So no blink.
Mooney was blinking a little bit tonight.
I just noticed it once, I think was it. But everybody was pretty stable tonight. So
Mid Ohio
running.
should be interesting next week.
Mid Ohio is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I just wish some of
Where
my
did I-
teammates would have showed up tonight.
I
Where
was
did
the
I
only
put-
one for mine, I think.
Where did I post my messages? Oh, I did. Okay.
Mid
All right,
Ohio.
guys.
Mid Ohio feels like a Daytona compared to this track.
Yeah, no
Oh,
kidding.
yeah.
Super Speedway.
Mhm, yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Have a good night.
All right.
Later.
Take it easy.
Later.
All right, I'm going to bring the stream to a close. You guys can hang out in here. I'm going to go ahead and shut her down, though. Thanks, everybody, for racing and having fun tonight. It's a big shout out to our sponsors, Stair Fittings Incorporated, JNR Craftworks, and Grandpa's Kitchen. Check out the details in the description. Please give us a like and share it if you want. Let us know let everybody know how awesome we are having this on the air for us to watch. So, good night, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.